We continue our reading of Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus, an invitation to spend a year with your best friend, a daily devotional by author George R. Knight. Today's reading, June 26. Happy birthday. The meaning of discipleship, number 3. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul? Matthew 16:25 and 26. We've spent a disproportionate amount of time on Matthew 16:13 to 26. For 10 days we have meditated upon these verses, and for good reason. They provide the pivot point in the gospel story. Up to that point, we focused on who Jesus is. After it, the emphasis shifted to what Messiahship involves. And central to that meaning are the two crosses, Christ's and ours. The teaching of the two crosses holds the core of the meaning of Christianity in terms of both Messiahship and discipleship. To understand Jesus' teaching related to my cross more fully, I need to remember that sin, in its most basic sense, is putting myself and my will, rather than God and His will, at the center of my life. Sin is rebellion against Him in the sense that I choose to become the ruler of my own life, saying no to God and yes to self. It is the self-centered life principle, so natural to human beings, that must die. Thus, Dietrich Bonhoeffer speaks to the heart of what it means to be a Christian when he writes that when Christ calls a man, he bids him come and die. Jesus pointed to the essential human problem when he claimed that no one can serve two masters. Matthew 6:24. The bottom line is, whom will I put on the throne of my life? Myself or God? I cannot serve both at the same time. When I come face to face with the claim of Christ, I must either crucify Him or let Him crucify me. There is no middle ground. It is in that context that losing one's life or gaining it, and gaining the whole world or losing it, takes on meaning. What I need to ask myself is my price. What I need to ask myself is my price. In what area and at what point would I be willing to sell out my soul in exchange for earthly rewards? Is it popularity, money, prestige, love, fun, or something else? In the end, it doesn't make any difference, because I am still stuck with a choice that will not go away. The decision is always between something or Jesus. This concludes our reading today of Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus.